All right, welcome to my April 2026 movie diary. This month had everything: killer sharks, haunted Irish hotels, fake snuff movies, existential subway loops, David Lowery art pop chaos, and one of the greatest sci fi horror films ever made. Let's go chronologically for the month of April on my Letterboxd entries. Starting April with a third rewatch of Project Hail Mary, which was a great way to kick off the month with some optimism. This thing just works. Big emotional sci fi, gorgeous visuals from Greg Fraser, and Ryan Gosling tapping into that awkward charm he's weirdly perfected over the years. But the real MVP? Rocky. I would die for that weird little rock spider. The friendship and problem solving between Grace and Rocky totally carried the movie for me. It's nerdy as hell in the best way. Characters literally sciencing the shit out of impossible problems. And somehow the movie balances giant cosmic stakes with real warmth and humor. By the end, I got a little emotional, man. Easy 4 stars out of 5. The drama, though, man, this thing just floated past me. Zendaya and Pattinson are both giving these very internal, moody performances, but the movie itself felt emotionally disconnected, like watching beautiful people avoid saying what they actually mean for 2 hours. And look, I liked Borley's dream scenario. That movie was weird and uncomfortable in a fun way. This one just felt sleepy and forgettable. Not taking the vow with this one. 2.5 stars. The AI doc, or How I Became an Apocalyptimist, actually surprised me. Could have easily turned into 2 hours of tech bro TED Talk energy, but the director grounding it around becoming a father gave it some real humanity. And watching Sam Altman, Demis Hassabis, and Dario Amodei speak on camera was fascinating because they almost feel AI-generated themselves. Like hyper-articulate, slightly detached, trying to convince us the future's under control. Movies basically asking, are we curing cancer or building Skynet? And honestly, the answer feels like possibly both. Strong 3 stars. The Super Mario Galaxy movie was cinematic cotton candy. Bright colors, screaming children, constant movement, and editing paced like somebody slammed 6 energy drinks before opening Final Cut. Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jack Black, all these famous voices, and somehow most of the performances still felt like expensive GPS systems reading Nintendo dialogue. Everyone gots to get paid, though. My nephew and niece loved every second of it, which honestly mattered more than my grumpy old dude criticism. Soft 2 stars out of 5. Faces of Death can absolutely get launched into the sun. This thing sucked. As a kid, the VHS cover terrified me because every older kid claimed it was real. Then you finally watch it years later and realize it's just ugly, fake shock garbage stitched together with terrible acting and sleazy exploitation energy. The monkey scene still grosses me out and makes me so sad. The rest of the movie just made me irritated. 1.5 stars, and I never want to think about this movie again. Seeing John Woo's The Killer on the big screen was one of those film history moments for me. I admire it more than I love it, but man, Chow Yun-fat has the riz. Every frame feels like somebody trying to invent coolness in real time. The church shootouts, the dual pistols, the doves exploding into frame like the Holy Spirit discovered cocaine, it's pure operatic gun-fu insanity. The emotional melodrama still doesn't totally land for me, but you can feel how many filmmakers this movie influenced. Without this movie, you probably don't get John Wick or half the action cinema of the last 30 years. 3 stars out of 5. Normal was my dad movie comfort food of the month. Bob Odenkirk just has this beaten down, exhausted energy that makes him weirdly lovable while people explode around him. The movie knows it's ridiculous too. Small town chaos, stupidly creative deaths, random explosions. It felt like a forgotten VHS rental from the 80s and 90s in the best way possible. 3 stars. Rewatching Jerry Maguire on the big screen honestly hit harder now that I'm older. When you're younger, it's the romance and the catchphrases. Now, it's about burnout, loneliness, purpose, trying not to become emotionally hollow while chasing success. Tom Cruise is firing on all cylinders here too. Movie star charisma at maximum power. And Cuba Gooding Jr. still steals scenes in winning that Oscar. Hey, it's still pre-Snow Dogs, and all is well for Cuba. The whole theater still erupted at "Show me the money!" 4 stars out of 5. Over Your Dead Body was relationship warfare turned into a live-action Looney Tunes bloodbath. Jason Segel and Samara Weaving understood the assignment completely. Toxic romance with knives, screaming, and absurd violence? Sign me up. This thing had the chaotic energy I wanted. 3 stars. Lee Cronin's The Mummy is one nasty-ass movie. Everything sounds moist. Cracking bones, flesh squishing, wet breathing. This movie deserves an OSHA violation. Visually, creepy as hell. I swear my eyeballs were trying to escape my skull. Story-wise, kind of a mess. Felt like The Exorcist and Evil Dead got trapped inside a blender. Gnarly but uneven, 3 stars out of 5. Exit 8 felt like being trapped in an anxiety dream generated by Reddit creepypasta. Guy looping through the same sterile subway tunnel, trying to spot tiny reality glitches before it resets again? Simple premise, weirdly hypnotic execution. By the end, I felt like I was having a low-grade panic attack inside the Matrix. 3 stars. The Christophers was classy as hell. Soderbergh making a talky little movie about art forgery, ego, legacy, and emotionally damaged rich people? Totally my lane. Ian McKellen and Michaela Cole verbally fencing for 2 hours was enough entertainment for me. And the movie sneaks up on me emotionally, too. That final gift exchange landed beautifully. 3.5 stars out of 5. Hokum absolutely ruled for slow burn horror lovers. Damian McCarthy understands atmosphere better than most people making studio horror right now. This haunted Irish hotel feels soaked in dread from frame 1. Dark hallways, breathing in the distance, folklore weirdness, creepy chalk symbolism. And Adam Scott gives this deeply wounded performance underneath all of it. The final act? Hellish, chain-dragging nightmare fuel. Loved it. Strong 3.5 stars. Seeing Fight Club in 4K with a crowd after 26 years was awesome. Still angry, still deeply cynical about consumer culture, and still stylish as hell. The Dust Brothers soundtrack pounding through theater speakers felt incredible too. And honestly, Fincher was operating on another level visually even back then. Those little Tyler Durden subliminal flashes still rule. 4 stars out of 5. Mother Mary was a bold, beautiful disaster. David Lowery basically looked at conventional storytelling and said, nah. Visually stunning, though. Like genuinely jaw-dropping theatrical imagery at points. But the movie absolutely alienates people on purpose. It's messy, indulgent, artsy as hell, and somehow I still respected it more than I fully liked it. Kind of like watching Lady Gaga perform experimental theater inside a perfume commercial. 3 stars. Rewatching Alien for LV 426 Day? Absolute perfection. This movie shaped my love of horror, design, and filmmaking. Ridley Scott's patience, Geiger's nightmare creature design, Jerry Goldsmith's score, Sigourney Weaver becoming Ripley in real time. Every frame still works. And honestly, the older I get, the more disturbing the movie becomes because of all the themes of bodily violation underneath the monster horror. Still, the greatest haunted house movie in space ever made. 5 stars out of 5. One spoon of chocolate was rough for me. The movie's idea of subtlety is basically smashing you in the face with a brick labeled message. Cartoon villains, terrible shaky cam fights, exploitation energy everywhere, and somehow completely humorless while trying desperately to feel edgy. 2 stars out of 5. Michael ended up being more watchable than I expected. Still very much a sanitized greatest hits biopic, but the younger MJ performance especially captured that spark and pressure of growing up famous. And honestly, hearing those songs in a packed theater still works. The movie just completely sidesteps anything truly uncomfortable or complicated. Safe, smooth, entertaining enough. 3 stars. And finally, ending April with Deep Water. Pure shark attack B-movie nonsense, and I had a stupid amount of fun with it. Plane crash survivors floating helplessly in open water while sharks start circling underneath? Hell yeah, man. That's Saturday night cinema right there. The movie knows exactly what it is, too. Bad decisions, blood in the water, giant fins approaching from below. Absolutely not high art, but sometimes you just want to watch people get chomped. Guilty pleasure, 3 stars out of 5. So that was my solid April 2026 movie diary. It's a great start for the year. Some great watches, some train wrecks, some weird little gems I'll probably think about for some time. Let me know what you watched this month in the comments, and what movie completely wrecked your expectations. Follow me on Letterboxd, and like and subscribe to my channel for more reviews and movie countdown lists to come.